G'day, welcome back to Buff's Outback Adventures, ladies and gentlemen, children, teenagers, pre-teens, whatever you are, whatever you're doing right now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching Buff's Outback Adventures. Today I am on my own and I'm probably yelling. It's windy as hell out here. I've got my microphone on, the little fluffy thing, but I don't know if you can hear me properly. I won't know until I go home and watch this, so apologise if I'm yelling. Probably better than last video. Only one of my microphones was working last video, so it was a bit quiet. This one's going to be loud. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I'll stop blabbering on. We're out here, Wallaroo National Park or State Forest. I'm pretty sure it's National Park, but I am out here soloing it today. I had a cameraman. He reckons I wasn't paying him enough, so he's bailed on me today, and hopefully he'll return, but who knows? He reckons working for other people is more important than hanging out with me. So he's probably right. So I'm out here, Wallaroo, on my own. Brought the trusty old GU. We're going to do a little bit of exploring today. I'm currently in a quarry. There's a little track behind me. I'm not going to take you over there. I'm just going to literally set the camera up and drive up it. Bit of a step. It's all sandy, loose rock out here, loose gravel. It's moist out here today. For all of you people that love that word, moist. I'll say it again. It is pretty wet out here. So we're going to go up and try this track here. And then there's like a few little steps over here. I will just give you a little twirl around and I'll show you that track. There's a couple over there. There's probably only one worth having a go at. And then what I think we might do is just bail down back that way, which is behind you, but for me, it's that way. And see if we can get to the other quarry out here in Wallaroo. Not a lot of people come out here full driving, and it's only down the road for me, so I figured, you know, why not go for a little drive and see if I can get any good content for you people. Don't know if I mentioned last video about my bull bar I fixed up, because I ripped it off trying to drive up a stump. She's holding up, she's going well. Yes, this side, driver's side, front body mount's cooked. I've got one on its way, just waiting for it to turn up. What I might do, if there's not much full driving going on out here today, if I can't find much interesting stuff, I might do a quick little rig rundown of just what is on this girl compared to the GQ. And I might do a little compare the pair, you know. And a lot of you people are asking, what's better, GQ or GU? And honestly, this thing's set up pretty much the same as the GQ, except it hasn't got a 4-link rear and it's not a dual cab and it's not chopped down to like a tray that's 30 centimeters long. So I can't really judge yet. It is going really well. It's a big car. The GUs are a big car. They seem a lot bigger and wider. Heat's more comfortable, but again, I'm only on my road tyres here today, the 37-inch Nengkang Chinese tyres. And I tell you what, they're going all right. They come with the car. They're cheap tyres. They're not on beadlocks, but they're going all right. So we'll see how they hold up today. You've seen them last episode in Killylook. Went pretty good. I'm not running beadlocks as I mentioned, so I'm running 15 PSI for all you good people at home that want to know. Then you can judge on sort of how it goes with the sort of terrain that I'm going to drive today. 15 PSI should be sweet, but we'll see how we go. Might be able to drop it down to 12, 13. You know, a couple of PSI might help. So who knows? We'll see. We'll get out there and give it a go. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you stick around. Subscribe. It does help. We're climbing up there. I'm at 6,100 subscribers, so thank you to everyone that's tuned in. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. It's going slow. I love what I'm doing. I love providing content for you people. And I know some of you, most of you do actually like the stuff that I put up. Some are boring, some aren't too exciting. But I'm hoping from here on in, things are going to be a little bit different too, my type of driving. I actually really want to keep this thing straight. This side's already looking a bit messed up, but yeah. So I hope you can stick around, keep going. I'm at 6,100 subscribers. Let's punch it up, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications if you want, just so you're notified for when I do upload. If you don't want to be notified, don't press the bell. You can just press subscribe, it's free, you just got to have an account obviously. You can pay for premium, that way you don't have to watch ads. I'll pick you up, I'll show you this little track here, a few little steps. There's a couple back down the other end that I might try and drive on the way out of here if I don't go this way, and we'll go over and drive this track over here. Let's go. Righto, we're in. Now I'm going to do the old attempt at crawl this. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. Hopefully you can see it a little bit, but I'm going to drive straight up the guts of it here, straight up the ruts. And as you can already tell, it's starting to scratch around, but there's a step here in a sec. The front's going to try and climb up, and I'll see if I can sort of get some traction here. Probably looks like nothing on camera. It really isn't that much. But, oh yeah, there's a bit of a wheel lift here on the other side. You probably can't see that either, but oh yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can, as you can tell, we're not going very far. Do a bit of the old crawly. Because that back right tyre of mine, of the big of the GU, is in a, like, there's a bit of a rock step there. But we'll warm the tyres up. Now what I'm doing here, if you're new to the 4-wheel drive game, I'm actually just warming the tyres up. I'm not being a herd, I'm not being a dickhead. I'm warming the tyres up. It's winter, it's cold. Tyres work better with a bit of heat in them. And that's all I'm doing right now. So I'm just trying to get a bit of traction. Yeah, you can hear that starting to grab. We don't want to bounce. When it starts to bounce like it is, just back off, sort it out, we'll go again. Now I'm trying to crawl this still. I nearly grabbed just then. Starting to bounce up, just backing off. And what you can do too, ladies and gentlemen, is now it's got it nice and warm, tyres are nice and warm, you can always give it a little bump. I'll just try once more with a bit of power. Still in low range here, first gear. Not liking it, so what we're going to do is we're going to slow down, come back, second gear, we'll give it a little bump from there, and that's all it needed, just that little bit. Pew. Don't fall into that bloody hole though, you know about that. I'll be down there on top of you. So all I'm going to do is try and turn around at the top here without falling into that big hole there, because if I do fall into that hole, I will be down on top of you guys. Righto, now we're going to go head over. That was not too bad, that little drive, that was fun. I'm going to go over and drive up these steps here. Probably doesn't look like much on camera from here, but we'll get over there and see if we can't get up it. This one looks a bit steeper. There's more like double steps, and it's a lot looser. So again, we're picking the hardest line. It's a bit special. Oh, look at that. First step. Mission. As I was about to say, picking the hardest line I can find. Oh, we had that. Yeah, this is going to be a mission, this bit. Roll back a bit. That's so soft. I'm just trying to move myself over a little bit here to grab traction. There we go. Keep on it. Oh, don't want to be doing that. Grab traction there and then it. You just situations like this, you don't want to be going too silly. It's actually a lot steeper. I need my 40s, I think. Alright. Come back. We'll have another look. Now that's all turned up. Moist. Oh no, it's gonna get it. There. Very slippery, ladies and gentlemen. I think that back tire needs a bit of air in it though. I don't know. There's multiple steps. All my length, wheelbase length too. Doesn't matter what line you pick, they're all hard. Well, not hard, but just perfect wheelbase length. Rightio. Perfect wheelbase length. Tell you what, nothing against these Nankang tyres, but I'm telling you now, I've had my Treps on, would not be an issue. You know, don't come across cats like this on an angle, people. Definitely not the right thing to do, especially when you're on a big hill like that. That's crazy. Righto, well. There you go. Got there in the end. It wasn't much of an easy line up there, ladies and gentlemen. That tested the old Bretto. I'll drive up this little bit here, left or right. Oh shit. Supposed to be going this one. Puffing a bit. There's lots of little sharp, steep, not a lot of traction hills out here. That wasn't too bad. A bit more to play around with on this other side of the creek. That should be alright. It's a little bit soft, it should be alright. See how we go. Oh, my front coil's out. Shit. That's a problem. Righto. Let's get into this bog hole here. I don't think it's much of a bog hole. I think it's more of a water puddle, but it does drop down a little bit here, as you can see there. But there's a bit of a hard base to it. Yeah, that's all we needed. Didn't even need the lockers in. Alright guys, I ended up skipping the other side of that first quarry we come to. Had a bit of a look around. It was just a couple of steep hills. Wouldn't be very interesting for me to drive, let alone you guys to sit down on your nice comfy couch and watch me drive, because it was just straight up and down. Yeah, it might have got a bit of wheel scratching and what you bloody call it. My mind just went gone then. I don't know where I was going with it, but wheel spin, bit of wheel spin, but it wouldn't have been real fun. So I bailed from over there. It was only about a 10-minute drive through the bush over here to the main quarry. I guess there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's like 8 or 9 different lines you can take, and then over the other side there's another one. So we might do, I'm going to start on this furthest right here. I'll swing over there. I don't know if you can see it, might be blurred because I'm in the picture. But there's one there on the other side of that tree, just to the right hand side, a bit overgrown. I don't think many people have been out here driving. So I'll try that one. I should get up it, I don't know. It is very wet, moist. And then we'll go up. And then it goes like a vertical wall, which is pretty cool. It's real wet, so it might, again, wet. It might be real slippery, and I might not even get up that. It is a vertical wall, but there's usually good traction on it. And then you go up again and up a little steep step. Then I'll come back down, reset, try this one. I don't know, let's have a bit of a play and see how we go. Righto, let's go. Alright, I've got magic buttons in. I'm going to get to it in first gear, have a little crawl, see what it does. It doesn't like first gear. I'll have to give her a little bit of sendage, I don't know. That is just low gear, low range first gear. Pretty much no acceleration. And it's just fallen in. Try and go to the right a little bit. nearly went. Just slowly going, people. Gonna get it. Over the left hand side of me there, but it's not a good angle. Oh, might have it. Ew, there we go. Yeah, he's made a breakfast out of that, didn't we? Woohoo! So this is that next bit I was telling you about. Pretty much vertical wall. As you can see, it's quite moist. So I'll sit you, excuse me, I'll sit you about here. And then I might do is just keep going up the top there. Traction on this. Haven't got as much, but oh yeah, no. Look at that. Jeez. Oh, how about that? Might be a bit of second gear action there. Oh yeah, that got it. Bit of second gear. Tell you what, can't get it in first in this thing. Second gear. Oh, that's slippery. Second gear. Come on, get some traction. Woo! Jesus, that was a bit scary. Hopefully you can still see me. Try and straighten up here a little bit. That was a bit scary. Might need a bit more of a bump too, that one. Woo! Just going to get out and have a quick look. I'm telling you now, I don't know what it looks like from down there, but from where I'm sitting, it don't feel real good. Woo! You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do just to be on the safe side? I'm going to throw a winch on. Yeah, you might be sitting at home going, is this guy for real? But you know what? When you're out here trying to drive stuff like this solo, it pays to be smart. And right now, it's in first gear with the handbrake on. Handbrake doesn't work real good, but I'm on a horrible angle. And unfortunately, there was just no dice today. That there, man, once I'm done here winching, I don't even know if you can still see me. Where are you? G'day, how you going? Hello. I'll come over here. Once I'm done winching up this little bit, what I'll do is I'll bring you up here and I'll try and give you the best angle as possible. But right now, if I go back at that, my right wheel's going to drive up that bank a bit. The left rear's going to drop. The right front's going to come up. And I'm going to go down there. I'd rather be up here. And this is why we put winches on our vehicles, for this reason. Now I'm running a 13-pound Runva, 13 XP they are called. I always used to run, I'm just getting me soft shackle off, used to run 11 XP, but all right, 13 XP on this big girl. Let's wander out. Now I do have, I can disengage the clutch and pull her out by hand, but they're a nice quiet winch. It's not making too much nonsense. You know what I'm going to do before I winch? I'm going to go grab the camera and bring you up top, just so you know I'm not sooking. There's probably a few of you on there like, why is he winching? It's not even that bad. That's fine. Sometimes I also look at people on camera and be like, oh, it's not even that bad, just drive it. Right, I'll come down and get you. I'll put the camera up here somewhere. Yeah, look, definitely not ideal to be on that quiet of an angle at the top of a quarry when there's no traction. But as you just see me then, I chuck the winch on, it's holding it, it's not going anywhere. I'll jump in it now, it'll be a quick little pull, I'll be at the top. Shouldn't be an issue. Righto, so this is obviously from the top. And again, it doesn't look that bad, but as I was just explaining before, I've literally got no traction. There's only a handprint on that front left-hand side there, on that front left-hand tyre. But if I go back, as you can see down there, that right tyre's going to climb. His back left's going to drop. And she's going to go straight back down the bottom of that hill where you just seen me drive up. Not ideal when you're out here solo full driving. But hey, I come prepared, I've got a winch, I've got max tracks. No, I don't have max tracks or a high lift jack. I don't really have much at all, but I am well prepared with the winch. So I'll put you down now. Let's pull ourselves up, eh? Let's go. Righto, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. So, hopefully this tree doesn't pull down. But for this, I'm in first gear, low range, both lockers on. I'll straighten up, keep tension on the winch, slowly drive forward, no bouncing. Let the winch do most of the work. You just want to give it a little bit, and there we go, she pops up. There we go. Righto, hopefully not roll back down the bank now. That was quite smooth, not a bad recovery. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse, but anyway. All right, I might leave it there. Thanks for watching. Bit of a short one. I don't know how long it goes for, probably 10-15 minutes. But thanks for watching. Subscribe. It is free. Again, it's free. Get on it. Get on it. And I don't know, you won't win a high five or something. And follow me on Instagram too, Buffs Outback Adventures 4x4.